Picture American culture as a spinning LP. The label says perspective, but the groove keeps looping. A style fades, then returns as nostalgia.
They say legends aren't born, they're carved out of dust, out of daylight, out of a man's own scars. And somewhere between winter's set and Hollywood's glow, a tall fella named Marion learned how to walk slow. A boot heel steady, shoulders wide as the plains. America didn't just watch him, it claimed him as its own John Wayne. He rode for the quiet men, the working men, the ones who didn't brag but always showed up again. From stagecoach to the searchers, he carried the West like a flag folded tight against his chest. And when the world caught fire in '42, he stayed on screen telling stories that reminded us what courage could do. Here's to the do, to the grit, to the glory, to the man America made, to the cowboy who stood tall when the world felt small and the stars on the flag needed shade. He wasn't perfect, but he was ours. A lighthouse in a land of open range. Raise your glass, tip your hat to the ballad of John Wayne. He fought battles on film, but he carried their memory like iron and steel. Iwo Jima, the longest day, he played the soldier so the soldier's story wouldn't fade away. And fans didn't just watch him, they trusted him, because he looked like the kind of man who'd stand his ground even when the lights dim. He walked like the West still mattered, like honor was something a man could hold. And every time he squared his shoulders, you felt the story getting told. Not by Hollywood, but by the country that raised him, the country he never stopped praising, even when the world changed around him. There was thunder in his silence, a kind of truth in the way he'd stand. He made you believe that right and wrong weren't just lines in the sand. From True Grit to Rio Bravo, he carried the weight of the land. A cowboy, a soldier, a symbol of the America fan. Still understand, he wasn't chasing fame or fashion, he was chasing something real. The kind of courage you can't rehearse, the kind you live and feel. And folks saw themselves in him, the rancher, the father, the everyday man, the ones who work, who pray, who stand for a country they still believe they can. And when the cameras stopped rolling, the Duke didn't fade away. He became a lighthouse for patriots who needed someone to say, stand tall, ride straight, and don't back down from the fight, because America's worth defending, even when the world says otherwise. So here's to the man who taught us that legends don't retire. They echo in the mountains, in the dust, in the campfire. And long as kids grow up dreaming, of heroes who don't complain. There'll always be a saddle waiting for the spirit of John Wayne. So here's to the Duke, to the boots, to the brim, to the legend we still claim, to the cowboy who taught us that heroes don't vanish, they ride on in the American vein. And long as the West still whispers, long as the flag still waves, we'll keep telling about a John Wayne.
I've seen the sunrise on a nation standing strong, where the weary find their courage and the broken carry on. Through the trials and the shadows, still we lift our voices high, for freedom marches on. Glory, glory, lift the banner. Glory, glory, lift the banner. Glory, glory, lift the banner. For freedom marches on.
I have heard the quiet footsteps of the watchmen through the night, keeping vigil for the promise that the dawn will bring the light. And their hope becomes a beacon as it rises in the sky. Our courage marches on.
Glory, glory, lift the banner. Glory, glory, lift the banner. Glory, glory, lift the banner. For freedom marches on. There are stories carved in granite. There are names we speak with pride, of the ones who bore the burden, standing steadfast by our side. Let their memory remind us what it means to sacrifice. Their honor marches on. Glory, glory, lift the banner. Glory, glory, lift the banner.
From the mountains to the heartland, from the cities to the plains, every voice becomes a chorus when the song of justice reigns. And the truth that binds a people is a truth that still remains. The spirit marches on.
Glory, glory, lift the banner. Glory, glory, lift the banner. Glory, glory, lift the banner. For freedom marches on. In the quiet of the moment, when the winds of change arise, we will stand with one another, lifting hope toward the skies. For the dream of generations
storms of doubt are rising and the night is closing in, still the promise of the morning lights the path where we begin. For the heart of every patriot holds a fire deep within. That fire marches on.
Glory, glory, lift the banner. Glory, glory, lift the banner. Glory, glory, lift the banner. For freedom marches on. Let the bells of every city ring with courage clear and strong. Let the quiet of the heartland lift its steady, faithful song. For a nation built on justice will endure its whole life long. Its spirit marches on. Glory, glory, lift the banner. Glory, glory, lift the banner. Glory, glory, lift the banner. For freedom marches on.
A quiet desert morning holds its secrets in the sand, and a lone-born kind of legend walks with justice in his hand. No need for fancy speeches, no need to prove he could. The West found its reflection in a man named Eastwood. Raise your eyes to the setting sun, where the old trail meets the wood. A man stands tall when the day is done. That's the ballad of Clint Eastwood. He rode in from the shadows with a poncho and a stare, a ghost of old Nevada with the dust still in his hair. He spoke in steel and silence, the way real heroes should. A storm behind the eyes of a man named Eastwood. Raise your eyes to the setting sun, where the old trail meets the wood. A man stands tall when the day is done. That's the ballad of Clint Eastwood. He told the tales of soldiers who never sought the fame, of men who carried freedom without needing their name. He showed a nation's heartbeat in every frame he stood, a storyteller forged in fire, Clint Eastwood. Time may have been the strongest oath, but legends never break. He traded boots for director's chair, but kept the West awake. The old lion still is watching from the hills of Hollywood. Raise your eyes to the setting sun, where the brave carved out their good. Clint Eastwood. He never chased the spotlight, never begged the crowd to cheer. Just let the story ride the wind for anyone to hear. A whisper in the canyon, a promise carved in wood. Strength don't need a trumpet, ask Clint Eastwood. He walked the line of justice where the brave and broken meet, where mercy shakes the hand of fire and danger tastes defeat. He showed the world that courage still stands where honor stood, a rare and steady heartbeat, Clint Eastwood. Now time rolls like a wagon through the valleys of the past, but legends ride forever when their shadows learn to last. And somewhere past the sunset, where the west still feels it's good, a lone rider keeps on moving, Clint Eastwood. Out on the plains where the wild winds roam, where the buffalo thunder and the eagles call home, rode a man with a legend carved in steel, a frontier spirit named Buffalo Bill. Dust on his boots and fire in his eyes, he chased down horizons beneath open skies. He's the legend of the West, riding free and wild, a warrior's heart and a dreamer's smile. Through the storms and the stories, his name rides still, the myth, the man, Buffalo Bill. He could track a trail through the darkest night, guide lost souls by the campfire light, with a rifle steady and a spirit bold. He carried the tales that the West still holds, from canyon echoes to the prairie's breath. He danced with danger and laughed at death. He rode with cowboys, soldiers, and kings, turned frontier dust into showman's wings. From the wide Wyoming to the old frontier, his legend grew loud enough for all to hear. A symbol of grit, of courage and skill, a name the West whispers, Buffalo Bill. With a crack of the whip and a rider's yell, he brought frontier legends to the Big Ten swell. Crowds came running from town to town to watch the Wild West come alive and Dakota dances, drum stories of the land. Cowboys thundering in with a fearless grin as the crowd leaned forward to take it all in. Under canvas skies and lantern glow, he built a world called the Wild West Show. Legend on display, from London fog to the plains back home. His show rode farther than the buffalo roam. Kings and queens watch the rifles blaze, stunned by the spirit of the frontier days. And through it all, with unbreakable will, stood the man they call Buffalo Bill. Through the ages his shadow rides on, across the plains at the break of dawn. A hero born from the untamed land, a story written by his own hand. He's the legend of the West, riding free and wild, a warrior's heart and a dreamer's smile. From the mountains high to the valley still, the West remembers Buffalo Bill. Out where the sun hits harder than truth, where the sand keeps secrets and the sky stays smooth, walks a man with a story written on his face, a desert-born legend named just in case. Coyotes howl his name through the night, roadrunners scatter when he steps in the light. He's the legend of the desert, the myth and the heat, where rattlesnakes rattle and the dust never sleeps. With a meatball of wisdom and a grin on his face, he's the voice of the valley, just in case. He speaks in metaphors, cooked low and slow. Truth simmered down where the wild winds blow. He's got stories older than the Joshua tree, and a laugh that rolls like a warm desert breeze. When the world gets loud and the path gets strange, he reminds you that perspective is how you change. He's got boots worn thin from the miles he's walked, and a voice like gravel when the truth gets taught. By a mesquite fire glow, he'll set you straight with a tale that hits harder than a twist of fate. says let it simmer slow. And the desert nods back because the desert knows. There's a wind that whistles through the canyon walls, carrying echoes of his late night calls. He's the sage of the sand with a radio mic, telling stories about the wrongs and the rights of life. And when the moon climbs high over Rattler's Den, you'll swear you hear him preaching truth again. To hear him speak, he's the outlaw poet of the AM band, with a meatball metaphor in his steady hand. Every sunrise paints his name in gold, a living legend and a myth retold. From the dunes to the mountains they whisper his lore, a man who's seen life's kitchen and still comes back for more. He's the myth of the mesa, the sage of the sand, a meatball philosopher with a mic in his hand. He's a legend of the desert, a myth in the heat, where coyotes cry harmony and rattlesnakes keep beat. With a heart full of humor and a soul full of grace, he's the one and only, just in case. Meatballs went down to Georgia, American's perspective pie. They were feeling kinda saucy and the gravy was running high. They came upon a young cook stirring slow and humming proud, and the meatballs jumped up on the counter saying, boy, let's turn up loud. I'll bet you didn't know it, but I'm the best you've ever rolled. I've been seasoned by generations with breadcrumbs made of gold. Now if you care to taste a test, I'll make this kitchen sing, 'cause I'll cook your pride for supper, boy, if you can beat my zing. The cook said, my name's Justin, and this here's Jerry too. We flipped 1,000 metaphors and we'll stir a few for you. You bring your spice and skillet, we'll bring our humor blend, 'cause in this kitchen flavors truth and laughter's how we mend. Now the meatballs started dancing, rolling around that kitchen floor. One bounced into the oven, one escaped right out the door. Jerry yelled, they're getting loose. Justin said, man, let 'em roam. A runaway meatball's just a dream that's trying to find a home. Then Grandma walked in smiling with a ladle made of steel. She said, boys, your sauce is wisdom, but your timing's the real meal. She scooped those meatballs gently like a preacher holds a hymn, and said life's about the patience and the courage not to skim. meatballs formed a circle like a culinary choir, singing metaphors about purpose, passion, gravy, grit, and fire. They said every life's a recipe you season as you grow, and the folks who stir beside you shape the flavor in your soul. Then Justin dropped the proverb like a chef drops mic and spoon. Don't rush the simmer of your life, good things don't cook by noon. Jerry laughed so hard he snorted, nearly knocked over the pan, and said even meatballs know the truth more than half the modern man. Meatballs bowed their heads because they knew they'd met their match. Justin Spoon was lightning, Jerry's joke's a perfect catch. They said we'll roll on north again, but Georgia's got the soul, 'cause every metaphor's a meal, and humor makes us whole. So if you're ever down in Georgia and you smell that sacred stew, remember metaphors are meals, and the meatballs might teach you. They'll roll right up beside you, whisper life's a tasty ride, then jump back in the skillet with that American's perspective pride.
Picture American culture as a spinning LP. The label says perspective, but the groove keeps looping. A style fades, then returns as nostalgia.